Hey everyone, this is Aaron, Prepping, Ohio. What the hell is going on in our country? I'm looking at my flag here, who's happily resting. There's no breeze to push her around, and yeah, it's kind of a, well, you know what, I'm just going to say it's a fucked up time right now. All the crap on the media, which I've sort of tried to limit myself from, tried to remove myself from. Weird bugs chewing on me. There we go, there's a nice, yeah, there we go, that's right, Old Glory, I know, I'm sorry. And I wish I could make things better for you. Things are pretty bad right now. When an FBI director says that a person has committed a crime, multiple crimes, and then later recants and says that, well, we don't want to file any charges, and they recommend that no charges are filed on said person. Okay, well, you know, everybody kind of knows this. Everybody kind of knew that was going to happen. Well, I guess today, or yesterday, I'm not sure which, the Dallas thing, where some worthless pieces of shit decided to attack police officers. And I guess, yeah, this is according to the media, that 15 were shot or injured in some way, and 5 have died. 5 lost their lives. I've watched a few videos here and there, and through Facebook, which I'm sure it's very censored, the videos that I saw seem to kind of be promoting a race issue. The first video I watched was a black guy jumping out of a car and smashing up the car he was in, and then being a complete bastard and running around, and ultimately he was shot and killed. No, it wasn't murder. I'm very sure the officer said, hey, show me your hands, or get on the ground, or stop doing what you're doing. That's an order from a police officer. You do what you're told when an officer who has a goddamn gun in your face, you do that. You stop doing what you're doing, that you're being a dick. Now, of course, these are videos that I've seen. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. These might be the only videos that are permitted to come through. Whatever, I don't care. But I'm really wondering if Old Glory here might need to take a nap. Maybe I should take her down and replace her with something temporarily. I hate to do that. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at that. That is beauty. That's just beautiful. Look at her flapping right there. She's showing everything she's been through. Well, I guess when our federal government is completely retarded, maybe it's time for her to come down. Excuse me, I have a bug chewing on my arm that I'm holding the camera with. Get out of here, damn thing. But yeah, southeastern Ohio, and I'm looking at my flag that I've flown proudly since I've been here. I guess maybe it's time for her. Maybe it's time for her to come down. Respectfully, of course, and she will be stored properly. But I think she's going to come down. And I am very sorry, Old Glory. But I think it's time for somebody else to step up and fix things until you're free to fly again. Thank you for everything. Okay. Well, yeah. So I guess I thought I'd share with you a beautiful view up in the woods. It's dark in there, and of course everywhere else is very light. In the woods, let me set you back down. There, okay. You're sitting down, you're just resting on a little piece of rebar, I guess, that I use as a fence post. So folks, I guess it really comes down to what's important to you. What do you want out of this life? There was a time when, okay, I'm going to address this too. There was a time when people actually become traitors. And threw some tea in some water and did a whole bunch of stuff that was, at the time, treason and terrible to everybody. But after that, and after they were successful, they were heroes, and they are still heroes. They're national heroes. When we have something this terrible going on, of course, our government and the mainstream media is going to say that these are people who are terrorists. It's funny how our president, Obama, doesn't want to say that the people that shot the cops were terrorists. No, well, and rightfully so to an extent. It's terror. They're inflicting pain to people, and they're radical now. Maybe they're not radical Islamists. Maybe they're Americans who decided that enough was enough on their own views, and they did their own thing. And instead of doing what normal, rational people would do, follow the law, don't be a dick, and no, these people went out and actively waged war on the police. Side note, funny, something I heard today. Whoever the main shooter was that they said shot himself, apparently now it's coming out that the police had a robot and drove the robot into wherever he was hiding. The robot had a bomb on it, and they detonated the bomb and killed the fuckhead, thankfully, into that whole thing. That being said, police follow orders. And, I don't know. I guess maybe their orders are kind of fucked up. But, all in all, hold your values close. Protect your kids. Live your life. And don't ever be influenced by the shit you see on TV. That's one of the reasons that I don't even have outside TV right now. This is kind of my TV. I was actually thinking the other day that, in a few months all these leaves are coming off. It's going to be snowing. It's going to be cold. That's what I look forward to. Taking my flag down may be a bit of a step, and it's very controversial. But I guess if it comes to it, in my own opinion, if I see fit, I will take my flag down, and I will store her properly, and I I've got another flag that can replace her. What a crazy time we live in. Well, I guess our country was founded on revolutionaries. Maybe it's time that there is another revolution. Here, check that out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Big old buzzard up there. Buzzards have it so made. I mean, they just fly around till they smell something that stinks. They fly down and eat it, and then just go on back to wherever their nest is and do something cool and, I don't know, I suppose make babies. I don't know. It's kind of funny to think that